I never find nobody. So hang, boys, hang. Hey ho, below, below, stowing sugar in the hole below. Hey yo, below, below, stowing sugar in the hole below. The engineer shouts through his horn, tell the mate we got bad news. Can't get the steam from the fire in the flue, stowing sugar in the hole below. Hey yo, below, below, stowing sugar in the hole below. Hey yo, below, below, stowing sugar in the hole below. Captain stands on the quarter deck, scratching away at his old neck, and he shouts, heave out the lava lead, stowing sugar in the hole below. Hey yo, below, below, stowing sugar in the hole below. Hey yo, below, below, stowing sugar in the hole below. Yeah. What's that? Oh. Yeah. This is going to be a real fucking doozy of a stream, fellas. Because why do none of my fucking shortcut, like my hotkeys? Oi, bruv, what we waiting, loitering around here for? Well, what we're doing is we're gonna go for the fucking Vagreville Renaissance Fair, and we're gonna fuck it up. You got a license for that? Oi? Do you got a fucking license? I'll fuck you up. I'll shit on your nan. You know, a guy at work today, now, he didn't have this accent, but I'm going to do it in this accent. He comes up to me, and his idea of a joke, which admittedly I did laugh to. Oi, what's the difference between my sister and my dog? I didn't fuck my dog. That's his entire joke. I laughed. Not exactly thrilled that I laughed, but I did laugh. And I laughed hard. Man, this is such an exciting stream. God damn it, my sister's fucking calling. 1 second. All she said is that her son is an asshole. Yeah. So, this might be a bit too, business inclined. But I might ask you for some soft estimates. Again, like, this would be a mid-range estimate, just off the top of your head. This would not be something binding whatsoever. This would just be for me to get a general idea of what I need to think of budgeting for. Already have you as prime contractor for that. Hi, Wef. We're going to do some boring shit instead of the fun Harvest Moon thing that I promised, because I'm a good streamer. And, you know, streamers are known for engaging wild, wacky content. So here's a spreadsheet. And I'm gonna teach you how I fucking run things typically. Now, this is a very, very basic estimating sheet, which, it's not a good sheet. I whipped this up in about 45 seconds. Is this Google Docs? Google Sheets, yeah. It's what I got, man. Don't at me. Yeah. What I need... So yeah, chibi model fixes are in progress. I put the start date as today because today's the day I paid for it, so it's like yeah. Timeline, don't really care. Glitches with smiling. My cost is in Canadian dollars. face looks fucking scary a little bit. No offense, but... Now, fucking scary is... But weird is definitely accurate. Me when I do my next drama on Google Sheets. I honestly prefer Excel or Sheets for scripts. Purely because... Or just for editing them. It's not good for the format and that, and if you have people who are strictly professionals, they'll call you a little bitch and throw sand in your eyes. But for, like, voice acting, it's fucking excellent, I'd say. Because you have, okay, you have your character, your fucking, line. We have, if they have to sync it to something, you have the timestamp for the line. You have the inflection or emotion that you need. It actually is quite handy. I'm gonna need to change this song to something that doesn't suck. Temple Grounds. So, Swag, since you're here, actually, what we need to do before any of that is decide which sponsorship package we'd like to go for either Renaissance Fair and what the timeline would be. So, the Edson Renaissance Fair. Why the fuck is my internet so slow today? '24, '25, and '26. Okay, so it's a Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. And the Vegreville Renaissance Fair. It's July 10 to 12. So, they're like, oh, we have esteemed partners. These are all really cool things. We got the Edson Photography Club. We got the Moving Edson Area. We got Mountain View Naturals, Rotary Club, Galloway Station, Yellowhead County, Canoe. Culture and Arts Network, Canoe. Edson, just the town of Edson. Edson and District Public Library, Fire Rescue. And, of course, the Yellowhead Agricultural Society, which is the location that the grounds are held on. What if Regretfully Mine... Oh, and the Edson Dance Academy. Can't forget them. What if Regretfully Mine was on this list? You know? Because I've been going for a while. Hey, there's Jacob. He's cool. I know him too, but his name is escaping me right now, despite how often or how much I've spoken to him. He was one of the people who fucking trained me. Or not trained, but he did my test. Volunteer, okay. Okay, contact. Oh, sponsors there. Okay, so I might not... A gold sponsor. Spelled strangely. Centurion. Oh. So... They've got their contact thing here. I would much rather email directly rather than that, but we'll see. Look at that. Sponsors, Enterflex, Canadian Tire, Warehouse. Like, all of these things, regretfully mine could be on that shit. Hello, Joker. We're doing really boring stuff today. Channel planning and sponsorships. So what I need to know... Here, if I just go... That's 2025. And how? Yeah. Well, how is pretty easy. Typically, you get in contact with someone and say, hey, I want to give you fucking money. They'll typically let you give them fucking money. So we'll put, unknown for now. We'll look into the Vegreville one for now. Look at that. Time's counting down. Any of you who do decide, hey, I think I'm gonna go to one of these events. You might see a fucked up shark man at them. You could say hi to him. He might give you a sticker. If you're a single mom and you're down, he might give you a bit more than that. I don't think I'm allowed to say that now that I think about it. Ignore that. So yeah, like, oh, wow, there's all this stuff that's happening there. That's cool. Sell your wares. I don't have wares to sell. To the feast. Now, they have a bunch of things here. Raven. Stand, red stags. Your logo here. That could be me. The Winged Avenger. I actually follow this guy on social media. He's cool. Mugs Kingham. What? Oh, the Stilts performer. Yeah, she's awesome. She's great. Become a sponsor. Yeah. You don't have to sell me on this. I'm already down. So, starts off. Minimum is 200. Now, because I am now technically making money off of YouTube, this can be considered a business expense with it. And so that can go as a write-off for certain things. My accountant slightly walked me through it. But long story short, this will make things better. So I'm okay with putting in some money. Now, if I were to drop a fucking grand, I would get all previous things. No, you know what? We should start at the smallest. So, smallest is 200. For reference, my sword cost 500. So, you know, my broken sword. Business name listed on event website. Sponsor slider. Okay. Social media thank you mention prior to the event. Name included in the thank you to our sponsors. And 2 tickets. That's cool. Banner of the Realm package. You get all that shit, plus a small logo on event website with a clickable link. An individual social media feature post. So they can be like, hey, fellas, regretfully mine's gonna be there. He's not fully medieval, but he's also kind of medieval. Shield Bearers package. Medium logo on printed signage. Mention in one event e-newsletter. Opportunity to include a promotional item or flyer at the fair's info booth. I could have Regretfully Mine stickers given out at the fucking info booth. You know how fucking cool that is? Horn of Heralds. Get all of that previous stuff, plus large logo / banner placement at the entry or central gathering space signage. Quarter page ad in the show guide. I would have to supply the ad, but that's why I have swag. And 8 general admission tickets. I don't actually have 8 friends. So chances are, I would just straight up give them to some of my fucking regulars who live in Alberta. Like, that... It'd be fucking cool. And then, of course, the crown and crest. So, on top of everything that we've had so far, we get a 10x10 booth to showcase my business. I get featured sponsor listing on select promotional materials. And in fucking tournaments or ceremonies, they're like, yeah, shit's sponsored by Regretfully Mine. Now, the kicker is that is $1,000. But it would be cool. And that's pretty hard to beat. Now, I'm gonna be completely fucking honest. I am down to blow like 5 fucking grand. Not just on sponsor package, but like on everything to get. I've budgeted this shit out. That's what my general thing. I'd like to spend a lot less than 5 grand. But I think it'd be cool as shit. Life's about experiences. And sometimes you need to blow 5 grand for an experience. This is not a prostitution joke. Custom companionship package. Let's chat. So if I need something specific, then it's like, yeah, work with you to craft the sponsorship experience that aligns with your brand and our fair community. One thing I genuinely am considering doing is going, hey, I have the fucking booth space, and it's Ledger holding interviews for the 3rd Battalion. Now that would mean that I'd be posing as Ledger. Or rather, the actor would be posing as Ledger, and then the actor would have to show his face, and it would probably be shown on social media, and there goes the anonymous side of it. So I've kind of half vetoed that idea in my mind, but at the same time, Because I could just wear the helmet for the entire fucking day. It's not pleasant to, though. But if I had a fucking booth space, then I would be just in that booth. So, I don't know if a booth is the correct decision. So, if I don't go for this, or I'm like, hey, for fucking 900, can I get the thingy without the 10x10 booth because I don't want to be in that all day? I want to have fun at the fair. Another idea I had is that fucking Peddles could just make pancakes and give them to people. You know? If you need an ad, usually it costs you $10 for every format needed per ad. This is with art, text, and extra costs that may incur if you want a particular font that costs money, and then you have to pay for ad space costs, obviously. That's fair. So, Swag, I'm making the assumption out of nowhere without your consent that if I were to do this, I probably shouldn't make the assumption. If I were to do something like this, giving you a couple months heads up, would you be down to create a couple ad things for me. I'll do a rough mock-up. You just need to make it look like, you know, something better than what I can do. Excellent. Where the fuck is... Rat. Fucking everything. I need you to rap. I did this for a living for a very long time. Even made logos. Fuck yeah. Swag, you're gonna make some good fucking money off of me. So, Swag? This little picture here, I love it to bits and back. I think it's cool as shit. However, this particular image I do not own exact commercial rights to. And I can't ask you to just copy down the image, because that would not be correct. But what I can ask you to do is, if you can make it work with the chibi model, to have him in this sort of pose, and then I can supply a wonderful purple cloud gradient background. Yeah. Fuck yeah. And are you comfortable giving me a public, off the top of your head estimate? Again, this is not something binding. This is something that could change regardless. Use a chibi model stylized to your liking. Yeah, that's where my head's at with it. Like 15 since the model's already made. That's valid. So, $20 approximately. And again, any sort of cost is not legally binding. I'm going to keep saying this. Like, we're all good on that. So, link task would also be... Fuck yeah. And then a promotional banner. What fucking size do they give a size? Okay. Small logo with clickable link. And I'm assuming that with these... No, not a... Vegreville. We folk. Okay. No, just give me a fucking... There we go. Because, like, I assume that they put stuff like that down. Partially because I'm noticing slight grammar mistakes. No punctuation at the end there. And how dare they? Yeah. Look at that! Kids getting free. I don't like kids, but if your kid wants to show up, they can, I guess. That's such a bad mindset to have. My only problem that I had at... Actually, I had the problem at both the Vegreville and the Edson Renaissance Fair. This same fucking kid showed up at both of them, and he kept poking me with a stick. I asked him not to. Usually they come in several size formats, so I just have to adjust to every commercially known size format. That sounds like a lot of work. I don't know if it is, because it might just be cropping, but, you know. I would definitely be able to get that information long before. So... Oh, Joust sponsorship as well. $2,000. I had all the shit before. Premium banner placement. Full page show guide ad. Large logo on event website with clickable link. Verbal recognition during all Joust related announcements. Highlighted social media feature post. 8 admission tickets to the fair. And an opportunity to include a thingy. Canvas provides a... Oh! That's actually fucking awesome. You know, you could have bullshitted me and told me, yeah, it's a lot of work and it'll cost you, but, you know, just for you, buddy. I appreciate the honesty quite a bit. So, I'm thinking we go for the 750. Canva, yeah. Business name, it'd just be Regretfully Mine. Social media, thank you, yeah. Small logo with clickable link. Individual social media feature posts. Yeah. Medium logo on signage. One opportunity to include a promotional item or flyer at the fair's info booth. Fuck, Why lie? It's well known in the industry. Because I'm a gullible idiot. Promotional stickers, which, if they are being used in this context, in other words, given out as part of a commercial event, then I actually do have to have the commercial rights for it. What are we thinking about buying today? Good question, Everest Edigan. Today we're looking at the cost and logistics of sponsoring some Renaissance fairs in my province. So, right now we got the Vegreville Renaissance Fair. It's fucking solid. It'll be their third, I believe? Is it third or fourth year? I'm not entirely sure. But yeah, we've X'd out the chance of the $1,000 package because the main thing that it would provide that I would like is the 10x10 booth space, but at the same time, I want to enjoy it. How about furry conventions? I don't know how much I really want my accountant seeing, hey, so you were at FurCon 2027 or whatever, and you want to write this off as a business expense? Yeah. Like, my offer still stands. But yeah, a Renaissance fair is, you know those guys? No, that's a bad example. Never mind. So a Renaissance fair, you know, knights and shit. So it's like that. Except there's just a fucking lot of people with a lot of stuff. No, it is not LARPing. I mean, some people are, but... And it is in costume and that. But... No, That's Buert, or Buhert, or however the fuck you pronounce it. Like, those are actual fucking steel swords and impacts. The Vikings, it's show combat with still painful impacts, I can say from experience. And, you know, like, it's got a market, you got your fucking pictures you can take. It's a good time. It's music, good food, good people. And as a VTuber, it is fucking excellent marketing as well. I like it. I'm quite a fan of it. What options were you choosing from? I appreciate you taking interest. Give me a moment. Nope. So, all of these packages come with whatever came before. So the business name on the website, social media thank you, name on site, and a couple of extra tickets. And small logo on the website with a clickable link, which I am assuming is this. Which I like. Then a medium logo printed on signage at the event. Mentioned in one eventee newsletter. Opportunity to include a promotional item or flyer at the fair's info booth. And then we got shit like a large logo / banner placement at the entry or central gathering space signage. Quarter page ad. You're donating to help them run the event as a sponsor. Yes, that's correct. I've got money. They'd like money. We can help each other. Simple as that. Now, of course, the issue is, this model that you see in front of you is not one that I have commercial rights to. Will there be a vlog or something for us who cannot attend? Abso-fucking-lutely. In fact, that's the other thing. If I were to do the booth space thing, I could have a little Wi-Fi thing set up, and I could just stream from there. Like, I could just run a fucking live stream at the event. I would probably need some paperwork and that. Like, I don't know if I could do that on a official level. So I'd have to check around the legalities of that. But that would be cool. Hi, Flash. So yeah, as for promotional material that I can use, my 3D models, both of them, are 100% good to go for that sort of thing. Any of the 3rd Battalion stuff, I have, like, I just straight up own. That is my intellectual property, so I can do that. The Regretfully My Name, Peddles the Shark, the general design, that's all mine. And my chibi shark that is in my logo, while I have a good relationship with the artist who made it, I have not explicitly worked out commercial rights, and under Canadian law, until those are in writing, I do not have them. Yes, Everest. Actually, shortly before you arrived, I was actually saying, yeah, now that I actually have some sort of income from YouTube, by the way, get a membership if you fucking like me, people. Anyways, sorry. Yeah. I can absolutely write this off as a business expense. Unless my accountant is a lying piece of shit, in which case, damn it. Okay, let's change this fucking song. Let's go Rundas. When in doubt, Rundas out. Yeah. No, I do fully intend on having... How long have you been streaming on YouTube to end up making money? It's been a fucking while. Like, or no, I say that, but no. With streaming literally almost every day, like we're talking... I can't fucking talk, apparently. Like, I'm fairly certain it's been less than 60 days off a year. But, yeah, is it 2 or 3 years that I've been... that's on YouTube, though. And I was streaming for a year before. So, I believe... Question mark? That I've been doing it for 3 years? January 2024 is when I showed up on YouTube as a VTuber. But, yeah, I was streaming a little bit before that, and that was Twitch exclusively. Yeah. You committed to the game. Is your goal to make a living income from it? Are you about to try to sell me on art? I apologize. People tend to say this sort of thing right before they try to do a sales pitch. No. Okay, thank fuck. Like, nor... What's been happening a lot is someone shows up and they're like, yeah, so, you... Oh, wow, I like what you're doing. And they'll participate for like 10 minutes, and then they're like, so how long you been doing this? Oh, you're making money? Oh, that's cool, that's cool. You must be really dedicated. You know, you want to grow this business, right? Yeah. Okay, so either pay me for consulting or pay me for some shitty art that you don't want and didn't ask for. It happens a lot. Yeah, no. Hopefully someday. Someday there'll be money. For now, it's little money. And that's okay. Promotional stickers. Let's see. Logo. Description. No, I'll just fucking copy and paste it. Promotional stickers. Have you ever given into those offers? I did once. When I was really early on, before I had this 2D VTuber model, there was someone who showed up and, you know, I'd never had someone show up like that before. So I was like, you know what? Fuck it. Yeah, let's do it. And, they made it. It cost more than what this model cost. And, it looked like a fucking sock puppet. It looked like it was made by a fucking 8-year-old. I don't know if I still have the files for it, because I was going to use it as a joke redeem. But, like, yeah, it has not seen the light of day. Promotional stickers. Since I would want them as... God damn it, Wilku! I'd want them usable as hard hat stickers because pretty much half of my audience is nerds and the other half is blue collar workers. It's a weird mix, but I'm down for it. So I'm just gonna assume 150. I would bump it to 200 actually. Oh yeah, no. I don't use the commands through Nightbot. I just use it through CloudBot. In the in the stream description, you can see an exclamation point redeem and all of the commands things. Let me just give you some batteries, because as it stands, you probably won't have enough by default to There you go. Enjoy your 3,000 batteries. I don't know how far that gets you, but it'll get you somewhere, hopefully. Yeah, promotional banner artwork. I'm going to make the assumption of 20 as well with swag because it's not going to be much with it. Like, there's not much to it. So the Vagreville, I'm going to assume $750. So as it stands, my current cost required for this... Oh, whoops. Insert one above. Ow. Vineboom didn't work? Oh. And we just assume 250 because it's fucking Canadian.
So, currently, we're looking... You have to say redeem first. Yeah. Exclamation point redeem, space, and then whatever that thing you're trying to get is. There we go! Fuck yeah! So we're at 1.2 thousand right now. Now, one thing is potential gain. Like, what I don't actually have written down so far is what the fuck the point of any of it would be. You know? So, sponsoring Vegreville Renaissance Fair. It's high visibility. It's local. Local-ish. And it is within target demographic. God damn it. Please wrap your fucking wiener / text. Sorry. And same with Edson. And every time I've gone to a Renaissance fair in the shark outfit... What? It's not a sex thing. Sorry. That might be a good clip. We'll find out. But no, every time I go to a Renaissance fair, they ask, like, do you work for this place? And I'm like, no, I just like being in a fucking costume and feeling cool. Even though, again, for anyone new, this model is based on the actual thing. The only difference is the sash down there is actually supposed to be a bag. Bro, what? Yeah. This entire character design was built off of a fucking last-minute Halloween costume that I ended up getting emotionally attached to. And now it's Peddles the Shark. It fucking is. So potential gain of promotional banner is reusable. Same with promotional logo. And the stickers are promotional material. So that shit is gonna fucking go right as rain there. Potential gain from hotel. Sleep. Both models being fixed increases utility, which I fucking need. Are you doing this promotional stuff with other VTubers, you know? Unfortunately, I don't actually know of any other VTubers in Alberta that would give a shit about me. Like, I assume there's some that are, like, big up there, but I can promise you they wouldn't care about collabing with little old me. We're gonna say that do it with March, April. Man, if we could fucking get Sam by L on board with something like this. I need to send a quick message. Alright, stay safe, Everest. Thanks for coming by, man. Excellent having you here. Fucking nice guy. Okay, so Swag will be prime contractor for that. Promotional stickers, I can't put that or else you will fucking dox me to hell and back because I have a local guy who can do that. This one, I'm assuming 250. 3rd Battalion patches. Velcro or so on. April. That's just gonna be a thing. Potential gain. It is promotional material, but it is cool as fuck, too. Actually, I'll change that to promotional merch, essentially. It's not, it doesn't fit that exactly, but, you know. Promotional stickers will have April, possibly June. Or May. May comes after. So yeah. Fair info. Oh, they have a map of the fair. Nope, that's just Google Maps. So, yeah. Ah, fuck. That other guy was supposed to get back to me a while back to say... Get it, wood. Yeah, no, I need a fucking... I need a fucking wooden sword. Wooden pedal sword. Description. Con safe. I'll assume $250 for cost, but I don't know. Latest could be... July 1 latest. Status, we are still estimating. Potential gain. Costuming. So. Fuck. I'm trying to think of what other fucking hidden expenses we've got. Because as it stands, it'll only cost me $1,700. That's assuming I only sponsor the Vegreville Renaissance Fair. I will send a fucking thing. Hi. The Greg. I run the Greg. Okay, we need to change the song again. I'm just throwing on a random mix.
Super Mario Sunshine!
Woohoo! Oh. Yeah, you didn't miss much, swag. Just that we're up to $1,700. And that's assuming that the promotional banner would only be $20, which I'm assuming it wouldn't. But, you know. I assume it would be more along the lines of 60 Canadian. If it ends up that I need to fucking cut corners on costs, then I'll most likely just rig something up with the logo, but I don't think we'll be at that point. Okay. I run the... Regretfully, I need to fucking capitalize my own name right. I was wondering if you guys still have room for more sponsors for the 2026 Ren Fair. And what the prices / perks of it might be. I've been going enjoying the fair for a few years. And I'd like to see about supporting it. I'm the shark guy that people have seen. Do you think that'll work out? And I know it's a little basic, but at the end of the day, these guys are probably going through a shit ton of these, and it's probably best to be to the point. Start off, introduction, and make purpose clear. Want to see if there's room for more sponsors, and I want information on what it'll cost and what it'll get me. Fuck it. I'm gonna send it. Just need to put in some personal information. Verify that you're human. Okay, I'm not a robot. Please let me give you my money. Okay. Okay. Do we have other things that we need to do for the channel? I know ever forward, so, like, there's gotta be some improvements and shit made, but... Cooking streams are... I mean, I fucking benefit from those, so I'm not even gonna fucking put that on here. Thanks to the throne purchase from Shin, I don't need to get more equipment for my, excuse me, IRL streams. Are the Renaissance men in town? They will be, July 10, 11, 12, and 24th, 25th, and 26th. We're trying to see if we can sponsor the events. Hype. Fuck yeah. Blade Raven song. Okay. Oh, look at that little fucker. I probably should refer to people in an event I'm trying to I'm trying to sponsor as fuckers. Look at that little fellow. So yeah, like, I think we are gonna go for the $750 one. So much cash. This is Canadian money. So 700 Canadian. Is $540.74 American currently. I automatically assume any viewer is American. Excuse me. Or at the very least deals in US currency. It's like 500 euros? Let's find out. €468 and 98, whatever your version of a cent is. What is the euro version of a cent? What do you do for that 0.98? Do you have like a deci euro or something? Or a cent a euro? Euro's powerful. Oh, you also have... It's also called the cent. Okay. I mean, that makes... No pun intended. That makes sense, but... No, that makes sense, yeah. Fuck yeah. Yeah. I am the most fucking boring VTuber on Earth. I'm fucking looking at spreadsheets and telling you that, hey, we have some money out. Which currency came out first? Canadian dollar. Look at that little sum down there. If I do the current things that I have, including a con-safe sword and some promotional stickers and patches, I'm looking at that much. Looking at spreadsheets is pretty common with Pokemon Nuzlockers. Is it really? I'm not familiar with Nuzlocks beyond, you know, the concept. Fuck, they must take those really seriously then. Very high level, yes. Game's so hard that you gotta calculate all your Pokemon's possibilities. Wow! Yeah, like, I guess it makes sense, but I never thought of it. Speaking of Nuzlockers, is Kaz doing his Nuzlocke tonight? No, he's doing the supermarket thing, isn't he? Fast food. Okay. Yeah. If any of y'all want to watch someone who's actually playing a game, there you go. That's the one freebie of the night. Otherwise, you're stuck in Excel world with me. We need a fucking... I want another, Spreadsheets. You're goddamn right, brother. The ledger animatic. $2,000 is a low estimate. But, yeah. Just make him badass. Do a cool. No current timeline. And this is not even in the estimating. This is in the potential phase. That's why I don't really like playing extremely hard Nuzlocks, because you gotta account so much stuff, and if you're just to play normally, it'd be so much more efficient to look at spreadsheets more than the game. Yeah, It's funny, when you initially said it, I was thinking, like, that sounds boring as shit. But then I start actually thinking about it, and it's like, no, I would do that. That sounds like something I would fucking do. Maybe not with Pokemon, but... like... I think, yeah. Shork plays Pokemon. Which Pokemon game would I play? Because a lot of the new ones, I'm sorry, fucking suck. A lot of the old ones, I'm sorry, are fucking lacking. Not all. Time to get really into Pokemon. And playing Pokemon Coliseum, the one that I grew up with for nostalgia purposes, it gets fuck all for any sort of viewership. Like, what's Pokemon Coliseum going on Twitch right now? That's how you spell it. 25 viewers currently. Okay, it's gone up. If you aren't playing the main games, you won't be getting much viewership. Yeah. Pokemon Emerald. Yeah, it just jumps up. What's that Pokemon Crystal that people talk about? I don't actually know what it is. Oh, a special edition of Gold and Silver. Oh. Well, neat. Emerald Kaizo, Pokemon Run and... Excuse me, Run and Bun? Or Run and Gun? Is that a typo or is it not? Because if it's not a typo, I'm even more intrigued. I'm genuinely hoping that's not a typo. Oh my god, it's not. That is so much text. Okay. Fire bells. Things are unique. You'll not be stomping. You're another trainer. Everything should feel cool. Mega Evolution. Interesting. So, like... Huh. Small portion of people who beat it under Nuzlocke rules. Dang. Oh, wait. I need to know. Why is XD doing fucking better than Coliseum? I know why, but shut up. There's a fucking VTuber playing it. I could have been that VTuber. But instead I'm not. Wait, XD came out on the Nintendo Switch? I fucked up that sentence, but... Huh. Oh, it's like how Path of Radiance did as well. I forgot. Because, yeah, if I click Path of Radiance... Oh, never mind. That's 10 viewers. Okay. Wow. Bad example. A big boom. They're gonna add the sequel later. Doing better in what sense? Just numbers. How you doing, Sonic? Views, I believe. Yeah. Coliseum's the first game. Yeah. So people are gonna go and play Coliseum and they're gonna be like, wait, what the fuck? I'm trying to think if there's anything XD added that Coliseum doesn't have. I know in XD you can catch some fucking wild Pokemon. Sort of. Like you have to bait them. I caught a Fanpy. I think that's how you pronounce it. Fanpy. Maybe? Everybody's confused with Nintendo. No, no. Nintendo has a plan. You're not allowed to know it, but they got a plan, probably. Back from the gym. Fuck yeah. Shadow Lugia is only an XD. That's the limit of my knowledge. That's valid. Also, Pokemon Colosseum's protagonist is way fucking cooler than Pokemon XD's protagonist. The grind set. Yes. We'll start the Pokemon grind set. I don't like the fucking numbers I'm seeing. Like, it's more realistic. Actually, this is probably a low estimate. Hate to say. But I gotta think, all of these things literally are things that I can, excuse me. I can write these off. Hi, Meg. If we only sponsor one Renaissance fair, we're looking at paying just under $2,000. How are you? No, I can't start hiccuping now. Also, my throat hurts, so I need a cough drop. It's getting around that time of year. It's my birthday. Fuck yeah! Meg, what do you want us to stream? I'm serious. I'm down to derail this. I've done pretty much everything I intended to. We've still got an hour less left to stream. Stream a Sonic game if you have one. Do I? I have the Murderous Sonic the Hedgehog, but as for an actual Sonic game, I don't know. Wait a second, I can just get Sonic Adventure 2 on PC? I can get Sonic Adventure DX? I can get Sonic Wings Reunion? It's not a great port. Good mod support, though. Oh, Nen, you don't play Sonic DX or Sonic Adventure 2 for a solid experience. That sounds like an insult. I actually really enjoy the games. Superstars? What is Superstars? Shork. I love you, Meg, but I don't $80 love you currently. Hi, Choco. Wait. What? Oh, I thought you were saying that I should buy Sonic Superstars. It was not that expensive when I last checked. It's probably 60 American dollars. Or it's on sale in the US, but not in Canada. Hi, Everest. What are we thinking of buying today? I might get Sonic DX. Steam sales last week, my bet. Wait, is it over? Oh, it's over! What the fuck? I didn't realize that. Neat. Well, not neat. Bad, but... So wait. You said there's mods... What sort of mods are we talking? No karting in Twinkle Park? That's a good mod. Workout Amy, I'm afraid to click that. Traditional Chinese, that works too. Repainted. I don't know what the fuck's happening there. Isn't it relatively old? I do appreciate you putting in wait, what the fuck? Better SADX. Resolutions. First person? Game Gear titles. That's cool. Clock change today. That's fair. Stay safe, Tiki. Thanks for coming by. It was genuinely nice having you around, too. So naturally... Ow! I elbowed my microphone and it fucking hurt. It got my funny bone. So, Sonic Adventure 2 skin selector, So, like... Jiggle physics? Are you telling me... Okay, who do I have to pay? You could recast the Sonic cast as the third. Okay, while I do like the idea of having Sonic Adventure 1 Omega as Charlie Fulthus, I don't know if it were... I guess Eggman's mech and Tails' mech could work as Fulthus as well, but... Gamma! Sorry, Gamma. Yes. I don't like that people are asking for custom Rouge skins. It's like, hey, there's boobers. I like boobers. Can we get some? No, it says inactive. Boobers. Yes, boobers. The things that my vest is covering. As you could probably tell, I have massive fucking boobers. They're huge. In case you were curious. My tits are big. You're jealous. All of you are jealous. Who makes skins for Sonic Adventure DX? Help me. Google AI, best system ever. What are some specific creators? I fucking sneezed. Who can I pay to make them for me? Fack 'em. Wait! Hold up, really? I thought those were topless Uber drivers. We can allow that one. Sonic's cool. Yeah. No, I don't want to fucking sign in with my business account or my high school email. Whoa, okay. Recommended for me, eh? So, $73. Peddles and Sonic Adventure. Facum 4, was it? Yeah. It's potential. What do you think, Meg? Do you think I should see if, I should have Peddles and do it? Yeah? Okay. I'm going to have to, I will have to wait a little bit to do it because I have the fucking $200 artwork of Scott Ledger. So that'll take priority for now, but this will be in the future. Because, yeah, I love Sonic DX and Sonic Adventure 2 Battle. It was fucking good. I had a great time with them. And if we go Sonic Adventure, look at that. It's got a full viewer. Red Knuckles 1 is streaming it. Funny guy. No minors, please. Okay, well, maybe that was the wrong person to make a joke about. Okay, Sonic Adventure 2 Battle is where it's at, motherfuckers. Yeah. No, that's how we do it. Help me feel better about playing this bad game. I don't quite like you, sir. Okay. Get that shit to stop playing. Thank you. Whew. So, I got some shit in the works. I've got some new people I'm meeting. And I've got a lot of fucking welds to inspect. I was enjoying it. This will not... I've been getting into the loud but funny. Secret... Sunshine Mario. Secret course base boosted. Okay, this doesn't sound too bad. Uh-oh. 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 Okay, we won't do that one. Because... Oh, but like, what if we just had like that, but then it was really loud and then everyone laughed at it? Because it's like, like, you know, and then everyone thinks it's a great time. And then they like and subscribe. Have you liked the video yet? Hopefully not, because I haven't done much worth liking today. But it is an option. Masterclass on White Fox. Who's the hottie?
Anyways,
That doesn't look
focus
like
less
White Fox.
on what you
That looks like me.
See your team do. Focus more on what you can control.
We'll give Payne a like. Give Payne a like and then report back to me.
Dang it.
This is your mission.
Alright. It's okay. You got the point so far.
It is okay, Payne. Daddy's here.
What?
Done. Good man. I actually forgot that I was streaming. You know, Shram is a good guy. When I needed him to lend me $5 so I could get a Kit Kat from the vending machine, He got that for me. Just now? Just now. Sounds like you could use a nap. I mean, it is 9 p.m. Yesterday was a good day. Not yesterday, today. The day that I came back from, but it's dark outside now. That day. Yeah. It was good. Brain not work. You know, sometimes when I think of the future, my thoughts go to those of helmet design. How are we protecting our noodles, our noggins, our melons? Not those melons. That's a completely separate subject. Just glad this week is over. For you, Mason, not for me. Why did I give him this voice? This is not the right accent. Him, cool figure of Shao the Hedgehog dressed as Batman. Fuck yeah. Fuck yeah. I hate to say it. I might go to bed. Brain not worky. I think I'd like to do a backflip. I'd like to do half a backflip. That is the funniest way that a coworker has ever told me they wanted to kill themselves. He walked in there and he's like, yeah, working for this guy makes me want to do half a backflip. I'm so excited I could do half a backflip. Now, obviously, it was a funny situation because they were saying it as a joke and that. I don't know if I need to clarify that, but I have now. So now I've gotten rid of any humor you would have had, and we all just kind of like awkwardly look at our feet in a non-weird way, and we just go, yeah, I guess that's life. And then you guys, it's a good time. I'm not making fucking sense, okay? Okay, yeah, I guess, sure, the model can break right now, too. Purposely jumping in the air to land upside down on your head. Yes. I think we are going to raid Jane. Jane Doe music? Wow. Might not be your cup of tea. Miss Stabby. Wii Sport type beat. Doyo. This is definitely totally the same person. 100%. Applicable diff. Yeah, you know what? Yeah, it's a differential. I don't think that's how I imagine doing half a backflip. You'll be sleeping by the end of it, but... Wait, it's Earthbound Finale? What the fuck? Okay, this might be spoilers for Earthbound. So if you don't want the raid, or if you don't want possible spoilers for a game that came out in the 90s, then, you know, fuck you. But also valid, because I don't know, man. I am definitely fucking tired. Shark. Attack. Rar. Boom. Alright. Join the raid. 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 It can't just be Wilco and me again. Help us do the killing. Join the raid. Just join it. Join the raid. Join the fucking raid. Join the goddamn raid. Bye, Sonic. Fucking join the raid. Ah. See you, Sonic. Have a nice day. Join the fucking raid. My legs. I broke my legs just for you to join the raid.